Good evening and hello world. My name is Miyah Sendermeyer and I would like to welcome you to the latest episode of my blog series. So far, I have been able to share my own experiences with you guys on what it's like for me to live with Asperger's syndrome or mild autism. A second thing that I do is I give tips and advice to individuals on the spectrum and to their friends and their families and their peers and their mentors. And third thing is giving my 2 cents on what's going on with autism in the media. And I also like to interview other self-advocates and people who are not autistic, like professionals, and to people who are fans of the same thing that I am, like at conventions, and covering topics that I'm passionate about. And before I dive into this evening's topic, what I would like to do is give you a few shout-outs that you also might want to check out here on YouTube. So the first one is a video put out by the very famous Ryan Wiggins, and he is known for his masterpiece Tomorrow about stamping out bullying. And he does it not only in an artistic way, but it's also very poetic. And so be sure to check him out because he's 14 years old and he is an extraordinary young man. A second shout out that I would like to do is mention Sunny D. Curls. She has a series of vlogs right here on YouTube in addition to a panel that she and I participated on Friday. So be sure to check out my panel that Sunny and I both participated on autism and self-advocacy. And a second video of hers that I would like to recommend, was by a special project called More Than Ordinary, and that's all about love and tolerance and how Sunny would like to change society in this fashion, and how she wants to be loved and accepted. And I just so happen to also be waiting to see when my video gets posted and when it's all finished. And anyway, in the meantime, what I would like to do is talk to you guys about a very hot issue nowadays. And the name of this topic is called stereotyping. Now, stereotyping is based on beliefs and biases and how people have been raised and how society shapes us as a norm. And I'll give you an example. So I have short hair and I'm 34 years old and I'm a bit of a tomboy. Now, society out there would put it that I'm a lesbian because I have short hair and because I'm a tomboy. And those two are not true at all. In fact, I'm aromantic, meaning that I have no interest in either sex or either gender. So, yeah, you get the idea. But basically, people with autism have all kinds of silly stereotypes that it's not even funny. Like, one of the greatest stereotypes that I've seen people do is they think that once I tell them that I'm autistic, that I somehow need all of these other services just because I appear to be normal. And I often get asked all kinds of questions like, do I have special services? Do I have a social worker? And no, not everybody who has a diagnosis is living in a group home, or do they have social workers. They don't have people checking up on them every time they turn around. No, in fact, I've seen quite a few of them clearing for independence, if you ask me. Some of the other stereotypes that people get is that, okay, I'm autistic, meaning I automatically fall under the disability umbrella and further than that, the autism umbrella. And they think that I want to be with other people like myself dating-wise. And again, that's not true. I mean, before I discovered that I'm aromantic, I wanted to be with somebody who was a neurotypical. And I wanted somebody to love and accept me for who I was, not be with somebody who could relate to me necessarily. Some of the other stereotypes that people have assumed, people think that autism is a form of schizophrenia or a mental illness. And no, it is not. Like, you see people with autism having fits and meltdowns in grocery stores. And it's not necessarily because they're hallucinating. It's because the sounds of the grocery store, as Dr. Grandin put it, sound like you're inside the speaker at a rock concert. Or they don't like the flickering of the fluorescent light bulbs. Or they don't like the sound of the carts on the floor. Or they may not like being out in public walking around in scratchy clothes, or they don't like to wear shoes, or they don't like the smell of things. So anyway, if you have any questions or comments about what I've just talked about, Do not forget to subscribe and share this on YouTube and on Twitter and on Facebook. And also don't forget to subscribe and do not forget to comment. I would love to hear from you. Until next time, I'm Miyah Sundermeyer.